Greetings and great rising on this Sunday. Greetings and great rising, y'all. Y'all seeing this? Y'all know we made it another day. Ashe. Ashe. It's time for daily prayers, affirmation, and brief conversation. Y'all know today is Sunday. Prayer for the ancestors, because y'all know a lot of our ancestors, grandparents, great grands. You know, a lot of them even know, especially black people. Some of the, your grandparents went to church on Sunday, but they also practice voodoo. They also country. That's a whole nother story for another time. So we gonna honor the ancestors on Sunday always, and we'll say extra prayers sometime when we need to. But on Sundays, it's always gonna be prayer for the ancestors. Ashe, Ashe. Prayer for ancestors on page 120 from the book Speaking with Spirit. I give thanks and praises to my benevolent ancestors. I thank you for protecting me. I thank you for walking with me. I thank you for showing me the truth. I thank you for teaching me discernment. I thank you for keeping me alert. I thank you for reassuring me when I thought there was no way out. I love you infinitely, ancestors, for all that you endured, so that my life on this plane is filled with lessons that could never be taught from a book. I praise you, benevolent ancestors. I honor you, benevolent ancestors. I appreciate all you do in my life and continue to gratify you in the most sincere way. Ashe, amen. Prayer for the ancestors. Let me get our affirmations together. Be right back. Okay, today's affirmations. I radiate positivity everywhere I go. I choose joy and gratitude today. I am worthy of love and success. My thoughts create my positive reality. I attract good energy into my life. Happiness flows naturally to me. I focus on what makes me feel good. I release negativity and welcome peace. I am confident, calm, and centered. Every day is filled with new blessings. Ashe, ashe. Affirmations to brighten up your day. Hopefully, throughout the day, it's kind of hard to stay uplifted throughout the whole day sometimes, especially if you click on social media. So it's one of the reasons why I got off Facebook, and then I'm gonna keep this real brief, is because you could tell that was like a different realm, right? And people think that different realms mean that you have to be out of body, out of this earth, out of this earth, but it don't. Sometimes, like, your algorithm, if you even say one negative thing, your algorithm might show you 10. You know what I'm saying? If you think one negative thing, your algorithm might show you 15. So, you just got to be careful with the algorithms each and every day. And these different realms. Like I said, one of the reasons why I love Facebook is because I realized that was a different realm. And then you have Instagram, that's a different realm. And then you have, I don't even go on X because I know that's a different realm. And God forbid, I will never have a true social. Like, I don't think it's just that important to have one. So, yeah, anyway. I love y'all. Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be out comparing yourself and your life to nobody. You are uniquely made on purpose. Perfectly imperfect. Ashe, ashe. Okay, so since it is Sunday, y'all know y'all supposed to be practicing some self-love, self-care. I'm probably not gonna hold y'all too long today. I need y'all to go practice self-love, self-care. Get ready for this week. We're gonna really try to manifest some things this week. We're gonna try to change our mindsets this week. And we're gonna pay attention to the news, but we're not gonna be inundated by it. Ashe, ashe. Because I think that's the thing too. We just, they stay giving us stuff to freaking be worried about. And look, it's some things we do need to focus on. Like, November is fast approaching. Like I said, I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday, and then I went to Family Dollar. And I'm telling you right now, both places already got Halloween stuff out and fall stuff. And I'm like, well, damn, maybe I don't feel it because, it's Texas. We're in hundreds right now. And it feels like today it's going to be 101, I think. But the feel like temperature's at 109. And I'm like, if you know Texas heat, people are always like, well, I'm from the desert. I'm from da-da-da. And then when they come to Texas, they be like, okay, that is a different type of heat. I think it's Texas and Louisiana that most people be like, wait a minute, that's a different kind of heat. And I think it's the humidity. But yeah. So that's maybe why I don't feel like it's, October is fast approaching. Even though I know it is. It's about to be August next week. And I think this administration knows that, and so now they're scrambling right now. I know y'all seen the reports where they're saying that our military, Pete Hegseth them, is letting, and like, if Iran is targeting some of our infrastructure overseas that our allies are there letting the missile defenses get through because they trying to save munition. They got us into a war that they don't know how to get us out of. And We have somebody who was a weekend Fox host who don't know how to manage money or manage a budget, and he fired a lot of people that probably could have did that. And so yeah, they didn't budget this war correctly either. On top of that, we already know that they've been manipulating the stocks, right? So I told y'all probably like weeks ago, even probably months ago, what they do, what he'll do is insider trading. And I think that if look, if I had to think about what the Republicans are gaining from this, it would probably be stocks insider trading. Like, I would like to see their stocks. I would like to see where their money is coming from. I would like to see that, because I that's the only way I can try to make sense of why the Republicans ain't doing shit. They are in charge of all three branches of government. And yeah, it's only a few judges that's even holding the line right now. But it's like I said, a few weeks or months ago, when I was like, they're manipulating the market, because you have to pay attention. And when this is all said and done, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of investigations. That's why that man said anybody, I think, who came within 200 feet of the Oval Office is getting a pardon before he go, right? So the thing about it is, like, all week we'll be at all these other countries. We would be talking about war with all these other countries, right? And then, like, right before the stock market change on Friday or whatever, or right when it's getting ready to change, we're like, we're coming into agreement. We're gonna sit down at the table. This person wants to deal, this person wants to deal. Hey, I've solved 8 wars. Like, but you lying. But that's how they manipulate the stock market. If I had the money, I probably would be investing in some shit, because the pattern. I don't have the money, but if I had the money, I would be investing the same way that they be investing in, like, the war stuff, the like Lockheed Martin and all that. I probably would invest too, because if you pay attention to the pattern, it's a pattern, and they try not to do it every week. They try to give some space, so like maybe they do it every 2 weeks or once a month or some shit like that, and that's they just manipulate the market. You know who was smart? And I don't like this bitch by far, but MTG. Because we know when MTG went into the motherfucking Congress, she didn't have all the money she has now. But she got the money from stocks. You know what I'm saying? So she got her money and she left. She dipped. She was like, you know what? You motherfuckers gonna get investigated if not even if the Dems win, but if independents win, or if some Republicans, if some younger Republicans who are not on the side of MAGA get in that motherfucker, we gonna get investigated. So she was like, you know what? I see what's gonna come. I'm gonna go ahead and dip. I'm gonna take my money and go. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got this. That's what she did. So anyway, and then you have a lot of people that's like coming at the spiritual community. I've been said this. I was like, y'all gotta understand, right? That faith room inside the White House is not a faith room. If y'all don't think that wealthy people, no matter the race, don't do rituals, baby, you don't know much about nothing, because they do rituals just as much as anybody else, if not more. I tell y'all right now, the reason why they want y'all in the streets right now during this summertime, have y'all seen how many deaths done happened in summer? Like, unexplained deaths. Like, come on, man. Y'all know they have to stock up all this energy, this spiritualness and stuff for hunters and hawkers before dormant season come, hibernation season, which is the winter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all think all of this is about physical and not about spiritual, baby, look. And when I'm talking about all this, I ain't talking about, like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I know I have to put the longer versions on YouTube and Substack. I hate saying that 24/7, but it is what it is. I'm probably not gonna be on here much longer, but yeah, we have to get back to manifesting for ourselves too. And before I go, I really want to say something. Like, I was just trying to explain about them having, like, the faith office and stuff. I see a lot of people coming at the spiritual community. They coming at the voodoo, they coming at hoodoo, they coming at the pagans, they coming at the, some witches don't call themselves pagans, they coming at them, they coming at the people who practice Santeria. Like, they coming at all these different people saying, why ain't y'all doing nothing? And they're like, y'all need to come together in big masses and do one big spill. If y'all don't think that people ain't already, like, covens ain't already trying, y'all have to understand that the same people that y'all want, the witches and the warlocks and the pagans and the voodoo priestesses and priests and the Santerias and all that, the same one, like, they have witches and warlocks too, y'all. So yeah, do a lot of them need to probably come together? Yes. Do they need to set a date, a time? Yes. And it has to be at the same time. Like, if somebody say we're going to get together at 9 p.m. EST, that means 9 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. CT, and then you have, 7 MT, and then you have 6 PT. So, like, it would all have to be at one time, but everybody's time would be different. You know where I'm coming from? Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Instagram and TikTok. I love y'all to pieces. Have a good day on purpose. Remember, comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Don't be out comparing yourself and your life to nobody. Remember, the grass ain't always greener because of what you think it is. Sometimes the grass is greener because it's fake. Sometimes the grass is greener because they had to dig up earth, lay down new soil, and plant new seeds. Hell, sometimes they got to tear the whole foundation down off their motherfucking houses just to rebuild that bitch back up. And when I say houses, I mean vessels, I mean bodies. Sometimes we get broken down to the lowest fucking point to where there is no other choice but to rebuild ourselves back up. Trust me, I know, because I'm doing that now. I'm doing it now, and it ain't easy. Ashe, ashe. Have a good day, y'all. Love y'all. Okay, to the rest of us on the longer version. Yeah, if people really wanted to get together, I mean, one, people should, like, I feel like people are underreacting to a lot of things, but I also feel like it's kind of like how some people are saying they woke up in a different dimension or a different timeline, or they, timeline jump, they quantum leap, and it is true. It's true. It sometimes you can tell. We are jumping timelines and quantum leaping simultaneously. And sometimes we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down, and most of us are trying to figure out, okay, we go up, how do we stay up? Like, how do we stay in that place of being up? We don't want to come back down to the 3D realm. We want to stay in 5D, 6D, 7D. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm coming from? So anyway, yeah, people should be coming together for many things, not just for a ritual or things like that. People should be coming together for many things. Like, people wait into November, and I'm sitting there saying, baby, we might make it to November, and that motherfucker might do plot twist on us. So, we got to keep our heads on the swivel. We have to be thinking about more than one thing. But not today, because I want y'all practicing some self-love, self-care today. So I can't say today. But yeah, we got it, look. Oh, and then on top of that, I hate talking about celebrity stuff, right? So yesterday they announced the new Black Panther, and I think the young man is supposed to be T'Challa's son, right? Because even though he in real life he's 32, I'm like, they could have picked somebody else younger. The UK black people, let me tell y'all something real quick. Baby, people ain't worried about y'all 24/7 when it comes to certain shit. And y'all getting online saying that Black Americans are upset because they picked a British actor to play, and they say a British actor who has lineage in Africa. Let me repeat that. Y'all said Black Americans are mad because they picked a British actor who's from the UK, because he, and not maybe because, but they saying he actually have lineage in Africa. You know what puzzles me about that, right? Is because when you have some Black Americans who know for a fact that their lineage is from both Africa and America, no matter what nobody try to tell them. And yeah, and people already try to make fun of Black Americans, saying they don't know where the fuck they came from. Well, yes, they do. Like me, I know where I came from. Which I was born and raised in Texas. I'm from Texas. But y'all like to go say shit like, well, like y'all said, because I seen it. Black Americans are upset with who they picked for Black Panther, and they're upset, and they wanted a damsel or whoever the fuck that was, and he's from UK and he has Nigerian family, and it puzzles me because did black people in America, do y'all know something that we don't know? Like, do black people in America not stem from Africa too, like different parts? Like, was the slaves not? Now I know some slaves, that people that were enslaved was actually from here. They were native, but there were also African slaves. And so for y'all to say that black people are upset because they picked a UK or a British actor and they actually have ties, because they actually have ties to Africa, I'm sitting there like, but I could have swore that black people, you know what, never mind, y'all got it. Because what we not going to do is continue. I can't even say y'all part of this war, so we're not going to continue these little back and forths between black UK people and black Americans. Baby, do y'all see the world is on fire? Do y'all see what black Americans is going through right now? You might see a couple think pieces of people, having some commentary on who they pick for Black Panther. But as of right now, we have a lot of other shit to worry about, and that ain't one of them. And y'all gonna stop talking down on black Americans when half the world mimics black Americans. But y'all to say, for a lot of people, not just y'all, but other people to say that black people in America or black Americans don't have culture, it's funny because I see everybody else mimicking us. Like, are y'all cool? And that's the only time I'm gonna speak on that. Like, are y'all cool? Let's look, my phone be knowing when I'm about to do some fuck shit. Let's wrap this shit up by noon today. It's 8:18. 8:18. Let's wrap this shit up by noon. CST. I don't want to hear shit else about that shit. About y'all trying to say that black Americans is jealous or nothing. Let's wrap this shit up by noon CST. Alright? Okay. Alright. I will say that this Kate, I'm keeping my eye on this Katie Fang thing too. This lawsuit. With Todd Blanche and the Trump administration about the Epstein files, because they are fighting tooth and fucking nail not to have to release what she wants released. I do know that they supposed to meet in, I think, in the judge's chambers. Not her, she don't get to see it, but Todd Blanche and the Trump administration is supposed to go to the judge's chambers because the judge want to see these names to make sure that what Todd Blanche and them is saying is real, that the reason why the files are redacted is because it's victims. And the judge like, I want to see, because y'all not gonna play in my face. So you still got some judges that's out here holding the line. Like I said, what happened? Something happened. One witch versus 20 Christians. Lord have mercy. Y'all know how they have those rooms full of people, and then like the one person have to debate the other 20. Who is the one witch though? If it's Jasmine, now that's an episode I would watch. Like, I don't watch a lot of other stuff, but if the one witch is Jasmine's garden against the 20 Christians, baby, that is gonna be one for the look. That's one I would want to watch. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a good day on purpose. I'm gonna go get my Sunday started, which my Sunday is probably nothing because it's hot outside, and every time you walk out the door and crank your car up, it's $20. It's expensive outside, so I might not be outside. I might be in the house. Revamping. I supposed to be revamping my website, but I might do that today. We'll see. I took it off of maintenance mode and just got it open right now, but it needs to be redone. And I've been procrastinating. So we'll see. I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose. Alright? Alright, go do something for yourself today.